Have you ever stopped to think about the real dangers lurking behind each puff of a traditional cigarette? Every time you light up, you're playing a high-stakes game with your health. Smoking doesn't just harm your lungs, it's a well-known perpetrator of heart disease, stroke, and a host of other life-threatening conditions. The villain behind these health nightmares? A cocktail of harmful chemicals present in every cigarette. Tar, a sticky substance that coats your lungs, making it harder to breathe. Carbon monoxide, a deadly gas that displaces the oxygen in your blood, depriving your heart, brain, and other vital organs of the oxygen they need to function properly. These are just a couple of the over 4,000 chemicals found in cigarettes, each one taking a toll on your body, wreaking havoc on your health. And the most alarming part? Smoking is a leading cause of preventable death worldwide. With these alarming facts in mind, could there be a safer alternative to this deadly habit? Enter the world of vaping, a modern alternative that's shaking up old smoking habits. In the quest for healthier choices, we've stumbled upon vaping, a modern twist to an old habit. But is it really safer? Well, let's delve into the research findings that highlight vaping as a safer alternative to traditional smoking. First off, vaping significantly reduces exposure to harmful chemicals. Traditional cigarettes are notorious for their deadly cocktail of over 4,000 chemicals, many of which are carcinogenic. However, e-cigarettes contain a fraction of these, dramatically reducing the risk of diseases linked to these chemicals. Secondly, the villains of the smoking world, tar and carbon monoxide, are notably absent in vaping. Tar, a sticky residue, clings to the lungs, leading to a plethora of health issues, including lung cancer. Carbon monoxide, on the other hand, hampers the blood's ability to carry oxygen, leading to heart diseases. With vaping, you can say goodbye to both these culprits. But how about quitting smoking? Quitting cold turkey can be difficult, and this is where vaping can lend a hand. Vaping can act as a stepping stone to quit smoking entirely, offering a similar experience with far lesser risks. Several studies have shown that smokers who switch to vaping are more likely to quit than those who don't. Moreover, research is increasingly supporting the claim that vaping is significantly less harmful than traditional smoking. A study by Public Health England, for instance, found that vaping is around 95% less harmful than smoking. That's a staggering statistic, wouldn't you agree? But let's be clear here. While vaping is indeed a safer alternative, it's not completely risk-free. Like any product containing nicotine, there are still risks associated with its use. However, when weighed against traditional smoking, the scales tip heavily in favor of vaping. While not completely risk-free, vaping emerges as a safer alternative to traditional smoking, potentially saving millions of lives. So, what does all this mean for smokers and those around them? Let's take a moment to recap the important points we've discussed. We've learned that traditional smoking poses severe health risks, not just to smokers, but to those in their vicinity as well. Vaping, on the other hand, while not completely risk-free, is significantly less harmful. It's not a magic bullet, but it can be a life-saving alternative for those who have found it impossible to quit smoking. The key here is to make informed decisions about your health. Do your own research, consult with healthcare professionals, and weigh the pros and cons. It's your life, your health, and ultimately, your choice. Remember, the best choice is always to be smoke-free, but for those struggling to quit, vaping could be a step in the right direction.